Hello, sissies. It's me again with a quick one. I also be posting on the page or say she had a counselor say say what's what did she say? Was it your mother-in-law? Or say if your mother can be your friend, why can't your mother-in-law be your friend? My sister, one case I revisit the post again and read it. Now understand, how can your mother-in-law be like your mother? No matter the respect, no matter the love, no matter what message you have to tell us, no, you can never see her as your mother. Never. Some of you push yourself in things and I didn't know. No matter what your mother can tolerate, your mother-in-law cannot tolerate that. Can you go and sleep on your mother-in-law's bed? Can you just walk in her room like this, like you are talking to your mother? Let's be honest. Your mother-in-law is still your mother-in-law. She deserves respect just as the respect you have for your mother. But she can never be like your mother, never. Or say if your mother-in-law, if your mother is your friend, why can't you? My mother-in-law can never be my friend, Adama. I respect her. I'll talk to her. Whatever she says on the phone, I'll smile. But she can never be my mother. Never. I have just one mother. It's the person who brought me into this world, and that's it. What I can tell my mother, I can't say that to my mother-in-law, and yet possible. Your mother-in-law also loves her son more than she loves you, if you don't know. Your mother-in-law, she loves her son more than she loves you. She'll never, Rebecca said, oh, you are one of my daughters. But one day his son will come and tell her, say, you are rude, you are this. She'll definitely support the son. She'll be like, I knew it. I knew that she was like that. And then Edru. And she's sweetheart. No matter what, those of you who want Ahoshesha by force, those of you who want your mothers-in-laws to love you by force, by fire, by force, just be nice. Being nice is what? Being respectful and do what you have to do for her. But she is not your friend. She can't be your friend, never, never. No matter how beautiful you are, no matter the love that she shows you, she can never be your friend or dog. I also have a mother-in-law. I talk to her. She calls me. I call her. And then when she talks to me on the phone, I'm like, yes, ma, I hear. But me, it's being fun as my friend. Yeah, we are not of the same class. I see her as an elderly person who needs to be respected. That's it. I respect her just like I respect my mother. But friendly, some of you think that friendly, being friendly with your mother-in-law, meaning that everything that the son does. When you say things about her son to her, some mothers-in-law, they get hurt. They get hurt when you talk about their sons to them. Your son has done this to me. She'll tell you, say, but deep within her, she's hurt. Mami bien will be free ni bechi. What you say? No matter what, even if she's telling you, my son is like that. My son is a womanizer. He's like that. You leave him. This son of mine, party. He doesn't even respect women. He's like this. He's like this. But that woman who brought your husband into this world, she knows your husband better than you do. Do you think the mother doesn't know? Mami, when she was training her son, were you there? Some of you talk, Since when did you start making those comparisons? You will not listen. Okone said the mekoni could chew and yasia. And I said when that time comes and then she starts giving it to you, after no babet now I said, I did everything for her. I took her as my mother. I loved her so much. Love. You can love her. I'm not saying you shouldn't love her. Respect, she needs that respect from you. But she can't be your friend. Look for another friend. Take your kids as your friend. Take your husband as your friend. Sometimes you should sit and see how your own mother-in-law, how she is with it. Does she come and tell you her private issues? Or say she's my friend? When I finish, I'll tag that sissy who wrote that post. I'll tag her here. Aja. Momo, we are still not growing up for sissies. We have to grow up, sweethearts. We have to grow up. Mothers-in-law, some can be sweet in the beginning and then they can turn out to be something else. They can turn out to be pythons. What you say? They can be those snakes who will bite you later. Not all of them though. But you never know her true colors. Some of you think that you know your some mothers-in-laws, they pretend to love you because they are getting something from you. Because anytime that you go to their place, you give them. You get it? You give them money, you give them gifts. Me, Adam, I can never go and see my mother-in-law without gifting her something. And that gift that you also gift her would also make her force herself to love you by fire, by force. Because she knows that any time that you come to her end, gift day. Anytime that you come to her place, gift day. Into my aim will say, some of us, we are teaching you bad things. No, it's not bad things that we are teaching you. It's reality. This is reality for you. O mother-in-law, Nidia, Fansemi be two, what? Fabi two. And you be beyond or Bacco Janan and him say, make or catch them. I make catch her, ma'am. Oko Janoko catch her mother-in-law say she should talk to her son. Has any mother-in-law called her son and insulted her son because of you? They'll tell you, so don't worry, I'll talk to him. But do they do it? Most of them, they don't do it. I'm going to tell your mother all the cheating you are doing on me. I'm going to tell your mother. She's going to be like this. Go there and go and tell your mother-in-law that your husband is cheating on you. She'll tell you, my son, I knew it. This boy party. On ferret your back come when you say, but see who she will never call the son and talk to the son, say, yes, he's cheating on you. Some of you should stand up and carry your own weapon, and stop hiding behind people for those people to take actions for you, for those people to take scenes and stuff for you. No, you have to do things for yourself. Yourself. One kasa. You also know that man, You also know your husband better. Nobody can sit here and tell me, says she doesn't know the character. I know me, I know my husband. I know him very well. I know him very, 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 very well. The word well. Well. He knows that. Into my I must say, Obi, and I make a catch Robi. And so the catch Robi, no one can say what to where there's also one way. One on there, and where is your mad paka? Where is that going? Use your own weapons and stop using people to fight for you. Stop using people to talk on your behalf. Stop making your own self useless because you don't have any power to talk. You don't have the power to express yourself, and you don't have the power to take decisions. You are always using people to take decisions, to fight for you. And if she's no more, who is going to do that fight for you? If today she's fine, you go and see her, talk to your son, she's no more, and then she's gone. How are you going to defend yourself? What can you do without her? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And to those of you who think your mothers-in-law can be your friends, they never use the word friends. She can't be your friend. She's your mother. And a mother, you should know your limits. What you have to tell her, what you don't have to tell her. Ope wumpo ti nafatu humfo. Will be too known. Some of you think you are the ones doing the good things and some of us are doing bad things. Do you think, Miss, I can't say my mother-in-law is my best friend? As I'm talking to you, I've prepared a lot of stuffs for her, skincare. I'm sending it to her. It's going by air on Tuesday. I'm sending it to her. But I'm not seeing her as my friend. I'm seeing her as a mother. Menene kasa eti sen boko and kwala na ho te sen. O man pacho obi ahon. Okay, so where is your husband? Man pacho, he's going to work. Okay, ma, thank you. Thank you very much, ma. Have a nice day, ma. Bye. Thank you. Asa. We are saying bene ohobio. Konkonsa for mo bi mo konkonsa. What the for konkonsa call mother-in-law? No kasa be catch ukunu say we konkonsa ni ba. What that now? Those of you who always go and gossip about your relationship to your mother-in-law. I'm going to tell her, my husband is doing this, he didn't tell me. The woman will sit and then tell your own husband, say, hey, kweku, oba ben wako ware na befie, oba konkonseni ben wako, oba we de nka wa asam nkyere no. Bibia wo ka hye ni be oba be ka kyere me. The mother-in-law will never free ni be chida. Mami bia oba tan bia pene ba. Just as you also love your kids. She also loves also done babe manapa. O done babe manapa. Ntuma mo to na I am say my mothers-in-laws no. Mo de mo ka for more friends. The word friendship. Friends of what? Friends of what? Friends of Jericho and also friends of Debe. Tell me what kind of friend? So that friendship, now how do we call that friendship? Is it friends of Jericho? And I said, what kind of friendship are you talking to? Friendships. I say you wear the same clothes, and I say you eat from the same, you eat from the same place. And I said, what kind of friendship are you talking about? Say your mother-in-law, your friend. What kind of friendship is that? Or and I said the word friendship. No, we are misusing the word friendship. Do you mean to say you are being nice to her? Is that what you define that friendship as? Huh? When your mother-in-law, let me tell you where you would know your mother-in-law is different. When you go and visit your mother-in-law, and your mother-in-law has girls who also have kids who have come over, share the obefane first. Your daughter or her own daughter, when both come to visit, share the way she will treat them both. She will call her daughter's daughter, which is her granddaughter, from her own daughter. She will say, come and sit on my laps. Hey, oh, come and sit on my laps. The way the love that she will give to her own daughters, no, it will be different from giving it to her son's daughters. You don't know. On one baba, a mother-in-law, the love that she has for her own daughter's kids, no, it's never the same love she'll have for her son's daughters or her son's kids. Never. The value can never be the same. You would also understand it when you be like her. Or when you go over to visit and your husband has siblings who also have kids and they come around. Would they share the one that she will serve first? And just take a minute and assess all these that I'm telling you. How she would take care of them. It's not her fault. It's not her fault. That is how it is. Your friend, it is what it is. Take it or leave it. When you say she hates you, she loves you. No. Just as when you also have sons and you also have daughters. When your daughters come over with their kids, you would rush and say, these are your grandkids. When your son also brings his kids home, you'll be like, these are my son's kids. But you know, say when wouldn't say one kasa wo baba na wo akola we say wo moja. But oba no enye wo yemu no free. That is how I want to put it for you to understand it. Wo bi yen hwehwe ni mu kra dodo. I dey asem kra ni a. Oh, she's here. Vivian, it was your post. Vivian, I'm happy that you are here. It was your own post. I used your own post to talk about it. You said, why can't you take your own mother-in-law as your friend? Sweetheart, she can never be your friend, no matter what. You can respect her, you gift her, you talk to her, you smile with her, but you can never take her as your friend, Vivian. It was your own post. And I'm a fire maker once. Now me see me where I was going to tag you. Odo. Inti middle. Your mother-in-law is not your friend. Why? She is. That is why they have a difference between mother-in-law and friends. Those two words are not the same. Bronina or Troy and Broni and cast a friendly mother-in-law your friend. No. What's a mother-in-law stands for mother-in-law. Friends stand for friends. Go and look out for the definition of friend. Go and look out for the definition of mother-in-law. And you're the same order. Sometimes some mothers-in-laws can also use you in a small way. They can use you just to get to know what is happening in their son's life. Because some mothers-in-law, they talk too much. So their sons also hide some things from their mothers. Some mothers, as soon as their sons tell them, "Ma, I want to do this," hey, my son is going to do this, or the whole area, everybody will get to know that the son is going to do something. Or some men are very secretive. But because you are the wife, some men will prefer telling you than telling their mothers. And see, their mothers, they know the kind of, every mother knows the son's or neighbor character. And some mothers-in-law would also be so friendly, so-called friendly, friendly, hypocritical friendly. That is the word. Hypocritical friendly with you, so that she'll get to know what the son is doing. Maybe the son is taking care of you so well. He's taking care of your kids so well. The man is the head of the family. He's the firstborn. He has the siblings out there. And the siblings also, he has to take care of them. But he also sees himself that he has to work on his future. So if your husband starts building something for himself and your mother-in-law is not aware, "Oh, ma, the other time you went to see the plot, yeah, it's a 5-story building." Say he's building something. But mame ano kate, wano kate, wano ple, wano paka. You are the first to tell the mother that this is what your son is doing. And when the mother starts hurting her own self, say the son didn't inform her, say he was building a house. Afena, mame no kohona se, or mama konyantana se, Okraniki says she's going out. I will say my mother-in-law hasn't got time for me. What do you concern? Friendly, young concern. If not, what is so beautiful about the word friendly that was used here? A young concern. The word friendly. That is, you want to say what is happening in your marriage, you have to tell her everything. No, you don't have to tell your mother-in-law. Even your own mother, you don't have to tell her everything that is happening in your marriage. I'm a married woman. I have siblings who are also married. But my mother doesn't want us to talk about our own marital issues with each other. Like, maybe my sister will come to me, "Hey, let me tell you what my husband has done today." That is one thing my mother doesn't like. That is what my mother would say. There are some things that if I want to tell my mother will be like, "When your master in petty, this is between you and your husband." I have that kind of mother. It's because she's training us to learn to keep quiet, to learn and shut up. That is what she's training us to be. And it's what you don't know where you should go and settle your own matter. There are some good things that is in your life with your husband that when you say that to your mother-in-law, she'll hate you forever. Because maybe she's in a very bad state with the other daughters of one, the other kids that she has. But maybe your husband is the firstborn. He's the breadwinner of the family. He's the one taking care of you, your kids, the mother, and the siblings who are still in school. So your mother-in-law can be friends with you so that she'll get to know whatever is happening in the life of your own husband, which is my son. But because maybe his own son knows that the mama is what? A money. She loves. There are some mothers-in-law, they love money so much. Yema usika kura wode kwa kosho obano kura eye ne ya. Obeka sa base me unua no ho. Unua ba ni school fees ye ntua yo. Ye de school for ne de niama na base ye ntua. Unye ntua e no. Wo yere ka kyerem sa wo se wo toka ama no. Emfa so be na so sa wo toka ama wo yere. Unua ba wa hanim se ni school fees ye ntua e. We ntua e ba be yi na free school. Then if the man says no, I want to make my wife happy. Obeka said the man has chosen you. My sister Hajara, you are back from, I read from your page that you are back from prison. If I say prison, I mean Facebook prison. Yes, we have some mothers-in-law, they love money. And when they see their own son progressing with you, they just feel so jealous about that. They feel so jealous about the progress that is in the life of one or Moba. And tomorrow I am some mothers-in-law can be your friends. Me, Adama personally, I say it's a no. Men, don't even venture. Men cross our area and look for that attach. So you want that friendship. You think that when you are friendly with her, she can tell you everything about the son. What else do you want to know about the man? Ain't you living with him? Huh? Hasn't the man married you? Ain't you staying with the man? What else do you want to know about his past? His past is in the past. The past is supposed to be in the past. You are in your present. Why don't you build your present and your future with the man in your life? Your mother-in-law gave birth to the son, but she knows very well that the son cannot stay with her for the rest of his life. He has to also move out and also establish his own family. So if the man is establishing a family with you, I don't know about also won't me wano kakra wano kate sa. Mumu bi kasa too much. Ne mempa about kasa sao. Aware mu yen kasa bebre sa. Yenye ho ahwehwe sa. Aware what na fa ko. Na waka wano atum kakra. Wano no kate no waka atum kakra. Enye ba bia na yekotena ye kasa. Enye mother-in-law bia so na. Somebody says I'm an actress this evening. Okay. You see, it's not everywhere that you go and also sit and talk about your own marital life with your mother-in-law. It's not, and you should also know, what if the mother-in-law didn't even want the husband to marry your own husband? Maybe in the beginning, when your husband came to tell his own mother that I've met a woman that I want to love. Where is she from? Beniba, I'm sorry, is an example that I'm using. I'm not against anyone's tribe. Please pardon me. Beniba na wukako wareno. Unsro Befong. Beniba na wukako wareno. And when they went to so about papa. Maybe their tribe, they don't worry. They don't worry. They don't marry maybe Agbe women. But because the man is in love, he doesn't see that as an obstacle. He still wants to marry you. But because he married you, the mother cannot forgive the son because, sorry to say, the son married an Agbe woman, a brass sebe, or Momwe Bushaman. Maybe they don't marry Agbe woman. I'm not saying Agbe women are not good. Sweetheart, don't get me wrong. It's an example that I'm giving. And if a mother-in-law Tinebe Bibisa, and she's thinking about that, yes. A young conconsa. Well, you see some of you see your life, you see why your conconsa is taking you. Your conconsa is taking you on a world family tour. Waha. Change your life, oh. You can never trust people like that. Conconsa tour. And also, my sister-in-law is my best friend. Oh, sir. Okay. My sister-in-law is not my best friend. I see her as my sister-in-law. They respect me because, yes, their brother also. My husband's family, they are 11. You get it? From his family, they are 11. Me, from my family, we are 9. Okay? So I have siblings. He also has siblings. They respect me because they see me as their brother's wife. I represent myself as the brother's wife. I don't represent myself in that family as what? A friendly daughter-in-law. Me my daughter-in-law. No. Me kunu na nkasa kwampo on pesa gab. He loves it that way. That you see yourself as what? As their sister-in-law. Asa. They talk to you with respect. When they call you, and then you joke 1 or 3 jokes. Be puff, asa. Uni omuni asa. Omuti omu baby, uti o baby, asa. Uye wajuma, uye omajuma. You are married to their son. You are married to their brother. You have kids with their daughter. You have kids with their son. That is how we do it, Odo. When you do that, you have your peace of mind. Because trust me, some of you think you are so close to your sisters-in-laws. Sisters-in-laws also, they are next to mothers-in-laws. That sister-in-law, whatever you tell her or not, you should go and tell the mother. Trust me. It's just like when you also see yourself as someone's sister-in-law. The same thing. You have to set boundaries. It's high time. Make yourself a woman of class. Value yourself. Put that space between you so that even if they want to tell you something out of respect, they know they don't have to cross those boundaries. That is how we do it. But so what the can say, oh, me now, when I tifie back, come on. I mean, I may be animal moody. Fine, we are animal with any problem or do ye animal moody. Ubenya Hunsra. But a animal when this was interested, what the Obet Nas no be a Casagua Pampas. Everybody talks our Pampas, no respect. And everything you have to go and complain to your husband. Your husband also, even if he talks rampant, he can leave his family, he can abandon his family. His family, he's in that family, finable for nerebo. What I say, blood is thicker than water. So those of you who also think that, okay, when he does something, because he's their first child, I'll talk to my husband, he'll go and insult them. He would insult them, but you still see them together talking about family issues. Abra, you can't go there anymore because you have destroyed that boundaries. What I say, you can't even go there any closer because of what you have set in place. Your husband can come and sit here, call his sister, insult the sister, come on. He will give it to the sister very well. But when he gets to the mother will be like, why do you have to do this to your little sister? The other time you didn't talk well to your little sister, It wasn't nice. Your mother-in-law would always defend the daughter. And then when your husband goes there, she would make it clear to your husband that he didn't talk well to the sister. Your husband would ask for forgiveness, but what say boundaries? Your mother-in-law is never going to like you. Your sister-in-law is never going to like you. You can never be in those family gatherings because you have what? You have broken boundaries. One more kontoka because yes, out of say, no they buy. Now, Caroline says her question is, does a mother-in-law have the right to tell you the dress to be wearing? Why should she be mingling in your own family matters? You decide what you want to wear. Maybe your husband can tell you what you are wearing is too transparent. What you are wearing is a show your body or something. Your husband can tell you, but your mother-in-law has no rights on you or on your marriage. But because we are Africans, we see our mothers-in-laws as our mothers. We give them the same respect that we give to our mothers. That is why we listen to them that way. But they have no rights. Mother-in-law, Ben Baba can't share me and Dama say, may my mother-in-law could view me WhatsApp. Sometimes on my WhatsApp, me sat to me WhatsApp, so I dance and put it on my WhatsApp. And then my mother-in-law, even yesterday, she viewed my WhatsApp. She viewed my WhatsApp. My brother-in-law viewed my WhatsApp. My sisters-in-law, they view my WhatsApp. But does it change me, Adama? It doesn't change me because they can't put their laws on me. They can't rule me. I am me. I am married to my husband. My husband is married to me. I have my life. I live my life. They live their lives. What you say? Your mother-in-law has no right to tell you what to wear. Because no, she has a daughter who is wearing what she wants to wear. And she doesn't even tell her daughter, don't wear this, don't wear that. But why should she come and put her rules? Why should she come and put her laws on you? Law number saying, any can say a mother-in-law should also come and also be part of your marriage. So are you living in that marriage as three? No. Your marriage is you and your husband. There are some mothers-in-laws, they haven't understood life that way. They think because of my mothers-in-law, they can tell you, don't cook this. It's actually your husband who has to also tell you, I want you to. A mother-in-law has no even right to tell you what to cook for her son. Once the son is married to you, it's between you and the son. You have to ask your husband, sweetheart, what do you want me to prepare for you? May I ask my husband, what does he want to eat? He'll tell me today he wants to eat this. I'll prepare that for him. But the mother will not call me or she will not come in and tell me, I want you to prepare this for my son because this is what my son likes. Maybe out of respect, I can do that. If my husband wants that, I can do that. But if she says, I should prepare this by fire, by force, but I would ask my husband, sweetheart, what do you want to eat? Some mothers-in-laws, they should just stay out of your relationship and make you enjoy your own marriage. Because if they can marry their kids, why didn't they marry them? if they have married other people, it means that God says it's not possible to marry your own son. So if it's not possible to marry your own son, the woman that this man wants to stay with, the woman that the man wants to have a family with, just leave them and let them enjoy their lives. Caroline, she has no right to tell you that. If you are living in a family house also with your husband, and you feel that living in that house is just something it's too much for you, you can also talk to your husband nicely. Find a place and move out of the family house. Because after all, a family house belongs to the house. It doesn't belong to your husband. A family house is for the family. It's for everybody in the family. So there are some mothers-in-law also. When you move in to come and stay in the family house because their sons wants them to be in their son wants to get married and bring you to the family house, some mothers-in-law would always put their laws on you when you are living in their house. That is when wote ebusuan fie mu a, but so would decide say won't na ebusuan fie mu if there's too much on you and you want to move out. That is what you have decided, because you can't cope with that. There are so many African mothers-in-laws, when their sons marry and they bring a wife into the house, it's not the son who decides, it's they themselves as women who decide, because they'll be like, after all, this is not my son's house, this is my house, because she would say that is her husband's house. So she wants to rule you how she wants to rule you. But what if you also talk to your husband and then you move out of the house? Then she would have her own house, her own family house. It belongs to the family. Anytime that you want to come over, maybe a day or two to sleep over, fine. But to me personally, if you can, let it go. Because Caroline, me, I'm pretty sure, say, if this is the case, it means that you live with her. Are you living in her house? Caroline, are you living in her house? Let me know in the comments. I'm pretty sure you are living in her house. Because somebody who wants to put those kind of rules and nyama on you is when you live in her house. Are you living in her house? What's in fear? I'm just waiting to read that in the comments. You got there for a visit. Oh. Don't mind her. Wear what makes you happy. But make sure that when you are wearing something also, don't wear something that is too provocative. You see, those old women, they always want, say, what dress it is, say, also for mommy. They want to see you in maxi dressing. So next time when you are going there, just wear your boo-boo. Wear your boo-boo and then, you know, your nice makeup, light makeup, and then there you go. Maybe you went there in trousers also. You know how these African mothers are. You know them now, my sister. Maybe I'll share trousers. Maybe I'll share you too tight. Or tuck it in with your belt and stuff. Those people, if you know the kind of mother-in-law that you have, when you are going to her end and you know she doesn't love, if you know that is her character of controlling everything, learn to ignore some of the things that she does, because some mothers-in-law also menopause menopause na hate your mono, so I hate your in a different way. Everything irritates them. Menopause, so I hate it. Some old women in that way. Everything on behumbia, it irritates them. And man, and you are even lucky you are not staying with her. Just a day visit, sister. Endure. Ocean and man, and then you walk a pass. Then you take your bag. Say, ma, bye you. I came for a visit, so thank you so much. Don't go there often. If you know she's like that, don't visit her often. Asa. By force. No. Oh. You probably say, don't go and sit there the whole day. If you know she's like that, you go there, then you'll be looking at your watch. Ma, good afternoon. Ma, today, I wouldn't keep long on. I have an appointment. I just decided to drop by and say hello. Yeah. Oh, ma, I'm fine. The kids are also fine. Oh, ma, don't worry, I'll come again. Anytime that you go there, make yourself busy, woman. Busy. Okay, I meant to know 1 hour cry. Hey, today, my daughter, You didn't stay here for long, oh. Oh, ma, it's because I have an appointment and I didn't want to miss this opportunity of also coming to say hello to you, ma. Oh, ma, you look sweet today, oh. Edebe, me why? Me Saturday we say ma shada also ma by fatal. Akrokro nkwa do. Nipa bi say, "O kasa no ho afekro be didi watem." So ma, you look very sweet. Ah ma, tadene fatal. Ma. Na on kasa bebre o. Na o den sa na. O kasa her men di 1 hour crowd ho. You take your bag and then woof, you gone. Opa grandpa wo wi akone nam ahane ehefa. If you like, I walk from Kumasi to Accra, nobody cares. But Nipa bi say you don't stay there for long. And it's not everything that she says that you have to answer. You know, sometimes she'll ask you a lot of questions. You will, hey, ma, you say that, what can? Hey, ma, no. Oh, ma, here. Oh, ma, don't worry, I'll do it. Ma, because I have the appointment, I won't keep long, but we'll come again. I'll call you again and then I'll come again so we talk. Yes, ma. No problem. Wakasa. Also, and those people, when you go, so they don't want you to leave. Oh, what's now? Uria, oh, show water. Uria will say, hey, appointments I walk or crampo, one time crampo, it's almost up. Ma, I have to go. If I stay here for 2 minutes, I'll be late. Ma, I have to go. Ah. Is your husband the firstborn? Carlene, is your husband the firstborn? Is he the firstborn? Those people know the way I love to live with them, man. Those people. We are all actresses, so mothers-in-laws. Yes, you need be a pan. Sister. If I be say oh call and crap, oh kasa 1 2 brand, why her phone? Was ish. Yeah, I'll be late for the appointment too. Then you wash your watch now, and I say why her phone now the phone not on chain. My sister, be the best actress in the world. Going for the best actress award. And one no. And I saw Kotina hold the last one. Eh no. Yeah, Nisheri Coco. He's the breadwinner. Yeah. Then it means that he has girls. His siblings are all girls. And his siblings, mama yama. My sister, you have to be the best actress now. When you meet such a mother-in-law, when you are going to her, you wear maxi dresses. On one kasababi, I say, until we don't want to share our force, mammy pay at a damn from a who may come. So, Ebi and Tadia was a hammer. It's one girl. So on. Tell no. I feel on one kasababi because now this is it over how she bubu was a mammy pay and from a who a woman come. Also, pay the space. You get more air. Mama, but me pay the also who froning tea. Ya shirt trousers near you know who fronana, your team fifty by winner. And from a family, come on. I fine. And from a who come on. Sir, yo. One casa. Now, so the old channel, no way you went. As if you are not listening to what she's saying. Maybe you are watching TV together. Now, watch your phone. What's it? Watch your phone. I'll say, ish. And may ask. Oh, ma, wait a me ba a chow, but then, ma, don't worry, I'll come again. Oh, God. My sister, have you ever been to a place where you make yourself so busy to the extent and say you have nothing doing, but you make yourself so busy? I will show a watch. Said you will through her akko baby, I won't go who? This woman, you don't go there and go and sit there the whole day. If you go and sit there the whole day, she will definitely say something. You will cry. But when you're leaving her, hey, you didn't keep long, crowd. Oh, so man, don't worry, I'll come again. Then you start packing your things. Oh man, don't worry, man. So man, I have this for you, I hope so the Uber is outside. And you take your bag, my sister. When I walk on, Do you always have to wait till people put pepper in your eyes before you cry? Sometimes we see the pepper coming from far, and then you prepare yourself, and then you run away from the pepper. Sasa. Sis, I have to go. I'll talk to you again. Bye. Thank you.